right, this is a quick tip that I learned from someone who is a multimillionaire, and he sustained his business. I imagine he's still a multimillionaire. He said two things: never burn bridges, never lose all your contacts. Find a way to keep all that information. And if you know business, they say to keep all that information no matter, I think standard right now is 3 years for traditional businesses. They'll keep all your data for 3 years, and then after that, contact information on you. And I'm telling you this because I now have to back up all of my information in case my computer goes down. All right. And actually, I may not publish this one. I may edit this one. All right. Thank you.
Trust me, it's not me. Bye-bye.
All right. I think I just got over that fear. It was the fear of my data being lost, which I do think about quite often. I did measures to back up data being lost. And honestly, I'm dependent on these companies like Microsoft and Google to keep that data. So I need to secure that data offline. So I'm going to put that on my list. I do have all that data already backed up, but I got to back it up again. So I'll probably make 2 or 3 copies so I don't lose any of it. And the reason why I do this, like I said, I learned very young about keeping customer data. That may have been high school, maybe even middle school, because for me, starting a business was something that I was introduced to at a very early age. You know, those lemonade stands, that was me I was a lemonade stand kid, trying to figure out how to sell lemonade to people on the street, and my parents supported me for doing that. So I've had a lot of time to think about how to start a business. I mean,
I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've always been interested, so I've always been paying attention. And at the heart of what I learned in school is how to research things. That was the one thing that I took away, even though it's not on my resume. And for us college graduates, then I think you might identify with knowing that you have to research things in order to, sometimes you just got to do some research. You got to do your due diligence, do some research as much as you can. Sometimes it's just to articulate your point or to have a conversation with someone outside of what you know. So it's good to research. It's not easy to always research. Like, there's some things that you don't want to face. I think that's why people are afraid of the dentist. I've never been someone afraid of the dentist. I've always said that if I have a health issue, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to talk to my health professional, and I'm going to talk to them with confidence and say, this is what I need help with. I don't know where the feeling, I do know the feeling of being scared to go to the dentist, because you don't want to hear that it's going to be a lot of work to fix whatever your issue is. So I get that. So back to what I was saying, 2 things that I'm going to give you 2 tips right here that I was told a very long time ago, and these guys are making tons of money now, whose names I've heard it from other people in the business community. So don't get me wrong. Don't think that I don't know what I'm talking about. They said, Marco Rubel, who he's a real estate guy, profit grabber. If you haven't seen that, like, I met him in person. One thing I know about him, he was talking about data too. He was talking about backing up his family's photos on a hard drive, and I remember thinking that too. That makes a lot of sense. So I listened to him about doing that. And a lot of that has to do with everything moving digital anyway. Like when I was back in school, it was like, oh, digital photographs, everything was digital, teched out, like everything was tech. You know, the refrigerators with the Google, what's the name? Yeah. If you go to school in Massachusetts, if you've ever gone to school in Massachusetts, and I'm pretty sure Rhode Island here, there are new advancements in technology that are just like, wow. I'm actually glad that I got away from that, because I realized, and you can look around Boston, you are constantly being advertised to, and it's because of technology. Technology has advanced so much that everywhere you go, you're being advertised to. But there are advancements in technology that have helped more than others. Like I got a smart TV and it shows the time. That solves such a big issue. I don't know if you remember in the past, but you had to have a wall clock. And I don't know how to explain it. Oh no, I do. So when your battery starts to drain, you have to replace the battery, and then you have to adjust the time, because the drainage of battery can't keep up with moving the dials on the clock. And if you actually that would be a good way to explain battery usage to somebody, right? Just a simple old clock, and how batteries drain over time. We have regenerative batteries now, which is what you see in Teslas and EV cars. They have regenerative braking now. Like there's a whole bunch of advancements in technology that are absolutely great, but scary at the same time. So I don't know. All I'm saying is that we have to protect the data that we have, right? So never get rid of data. And then what I mean is phone numbers and emails. I'm not talking about people's personal data. I don't think I would ever need that. But yeah, just people's phone numbers, phone numbers, emails, Facebook profiles, or social media profiles. And that's it, because you never know when you might have to call that person and ask them to be a customer. So that's why you don't lose people's information. These are all people that, and some of them may even want to hear from you because they met you before, you know? So never burn bridges, never delete or remove anyone's contact information. Even if they tell you to, you just move it into a separate bucket of do not contact, because technically you can get rid of those numbers, but the reason why you don't get rid of them, the do not contact, is you want to remember not to contact them. So FYI, quick business tip. All right, adios.